Senior me Canoan, yeah, that key, yet check you do me dear, and so Anissa. What would him say, Yenny Abijafo, and a did say, Ejumedi na drew Sir and Pempe so ye as some more, Yebe candidate, and also she said, Medica Kayan LGBTQ, and when some more, Ubia Najani, Yamamrianco, Yamanianco. Ani yabako sem ni nyina ekabomwa enye fediagro intino ye ma obibie enya ne honte asese sa na ye ba beka ho asem na ye die ye gine finfini ne yahwe sania oman ni nyina esi edwene na yamamre so sania esi eka na eba ne simple na yakwaku wie sa intino me besisi ya me twa me ho abesisia
we Ghana ni na Africa ni woti America ana Canada aya o contact do efie duane na efie niema na so wonye bie eto atwa efise wonti na Destiny International Market for African Caribbean Foods and Fabrics aba wode efie niane ahodo ene ntade bebre aba ne boso da fompa what the banchini body, mankani, brobeni contemporary, ebromore, banchimore, bayire, and if you near Nibri, a bar nibuosu da fompa. Or spices a huro to say, brekese, nutmeg, arediaba, hintia, alligator pepper, consusa, meko, meswa, enkuto, momoni, krobi, kako, aquabi, tuna fish, akoso margine, salmon, where do you fear dear pa? What the African design tadia papa, a money mama dear. What need about Destiny International Market for African and Caribbean Foods and Fabrics are. Ubenya biatra, wonfifi biumkura. And untisa wa America na Canada. Na ukwado fienta dia na fienia ni ahuro ni bibia. Called Destiny International Market for African Caribbean Foods and Fabrics. Ewa Atlanta, Georgia. Store number 770-559-3037. Na benya ni nebi. Fred Destiny International Market for African Caribbean Foods and Fabrics. Ewa cell phone so 404-916-2835. One address here 3153 Sugarloaf Parkway, Lawrenceville, Georgia 30045, Suite 109. Destiny International Market for African Caribbean Foods and Fabric. Yen had ye at Senya Wofina.
Yakoji and Kratono Abba midi kind not me tono didn't say and neno and somewhere babaka sa afa home as ye LGBTQ plus na aye asembia nekano akwakoye bisipa eni okunhini ahahaim yetasani anasa yetasene obenimfo obi a wonim ansa obetumi yehu enye onyansani sania yesi ekano abreni nyina no itino ye hwe nia akokosi eni mrahemedwemu eni ensem ye a obi amanfo akafa ho emse omampani abedi ekire ofi ye krom ha America ebebeduemu ewo Ghana na wodi babetu wo baaye na ne nantisi ne eyen nema ahoro minsa na we ne toso a ama obibia eka ho asem ewo Ghana ha na yenkonkotie ade a speaker eso eka ye efa ho na edika no mmayentie nanado no ankasa wo ye omampani da semu a okogina sorry ekaye ni wi a ye bebobo audio tips ne kakrakra no obi enya ho antiase se ne ekono enye kwa enye fedi agro nti ye wi a na gese minima bedwafo no atoaso nti na wo like here na wa share Dady 4 Stars Radio Atlanta, Georgia, USA.
I've said this before, and let me in conclusion stress again that it will not be under the presidency of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo that same-sex marriage will be legal. that same-sex marriage will be legalized in Ghana. It will never happen in my time as president. Let me repeat, it will never happen in my time as president.
Now, we and a man for Ibisa say, na nana and a casa we na adinti and a Siciano, a quaco say, watching train, Nana see, wo, signs a mere echo na. Ye nano ubia akwako ye reaction, action, reaction, understanding, misunderstanding. Just say nina akakafra. Na answer na mitwa so American insurance, American family insurance. So wupe ahobambo wankasa wubusia ena afi so no ehyan wutim wutu kwan ani wadwuma kra wo ya bomodia na fra kusipon. 678-789-1361 678-789-1361 wo frequency pon esanse wo ye kromu ni nteno obetumi eni waka ye kromu kasa na ade ba ko a mepe wo kwesi pon no se wono wo kase wi a won hyew se brane ho na mom wo wote ensem no na wo se wo fa wo hwehwem na wo nia eyema wo a na chese wako akwakofa intine kwesi pon de with American Family Insurance de emu edeho pefe mitwa masemso no sasem we akwakoye mpenisem akwakoye mpenisem ena face no nipa bebre obia ne de nipa kuma bi ena wo musoso mo cheche wo mo adwen ewo afa toso mienu no so no neso ye so ye ba bekan ye die esan se mene wo die ye voice ana se anu ye betumi yi enu ana ye kasa intino wo Facebook wa wo comment na wetumi a comment so na wa share na afoforo so um se ye wa America ha mum die na so ye ni ewo ye chi die ye fie ni fie se wa wo free amanone na wo kofie a otimi se enye yize kura just ni gie kese pa ana wodinam intino yagongo t speaker so ne die ne okaye na me ba ye fitie se na yakọ nsembise no mo speaker.
I was so happy when I read that Pope Francis directed that no Reverend Father should celebrate over a gay or lesbian marriage. And I said, Roma locuta complete, causa finita. Yes, Rome has spoken, and the matter is ended. So please, committee members that will refer the bill to, we want the report. Don't be intimidated by any person. I made this statement when I was a member of the European Parliament, European ACP Parliament in Brussels. Now we have two of our members who happen to be leading our committee, Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs, who are handling the bill. And since we referred it to them up to date, we have not heard anything. I've reminded him many times on the floor of the House. What are the challenges you are meeting? Report to us. If you take action against them, say, oh, because I'm MPP. That's why he's taking action against me. Ah, I'm NDC. Because he's taking action against me. Because he's not in my party. That kind of division, that is not the purpose of politics. Politics is meant to unite us. Diversity is natural. There's nothing you can do about it. That is creation. And that is the spice of life. How come we are using that to divide ourselves? Please, let the report flow. We need to legislate. Our friends just passed their law in Uganda. We may not go the way they have gone because our constitution is very clear as to the direction we should move. And so we'll be guided by that. Because if we pass any law against the constitution, it's unconstitutional. So we have to do that. And so what are you afraid of? If you have the whole people behind you, if God is with you, who can be against you? And if God says, please go into the wilderness, multiply and fill the world, that is God giving you that command. If somebody says, please don't multiply, how can that person be strong? I don't only speak this way in Ghana. Even at the last meeting we attended in IPU at Bahrain, anybody who listened to my speech, there were sentences on this matter. Luckily, maybe because it's a Muslim country, they applauded me. If they're somewhere else, they will be asking questions. As the vice president just did, is it yesterday? I mean, these things should not be tolerated. That is undemocratic. What is democracy? That somebody else will have to dictate to me as to what is good and what is bad? Unheard of. Because we have decided to devalue ourselves and go a-begging. Come on. We have more than enough. God has created more than enough for every person. It's just because you are looking at somebody else's share, not yours. We have enough in the world. The bill will be passed. This is the word to His Excellency the President. There is no way he can intervene. That answer he gave. That is now before Parliament. And when he gets to a stage that he will come in. Hey, please. This is legislation. This is not execution. Wait until we pass it and then we direct you to execute it. That is when you come in. That is why we are representatives of the people. So in terms of law, which is part of policy, we finalize it. And then the executive now have the authority to implement it, to execute it. Let's get this clear. Once this bill is before here, he is not in charge. I am in charge. I hope the U.S. Vice President is not yet gone.
Asɛm no ɛna speaker ɛde ato hɔ no nti muamutie ni nyinaa no asɛm no na ɛda hɔ no speaker aka no die pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ na as long as asɛm no ɛwɔ parliament no die ɔno ɛna yɛ in charge ɛnyɛ ɔmampani ankasa nti no menkɔe na menkɔ me ma mabidwafoɔ no akɔ aba ɛkyia ɛsɛfaka me ma akɔ aba mpɔm ti sɛn
Yes,
adum free you go so send your one minimum na what you be ano your baby share na je say your pense musa 4 stars radio ewo Atlanta city of Lawrenceville ntina hani wo kroki to e bi kama aha ana yedi yedwuma di ntina me di chia me sa ewo bibie ma agrobie mu ana bi koso eto nsa edifro bibie a wo pese wo ye upese wo di dwumadie be bomodi ana to nsa fa frame na che say yenko na yenko hwe dwumadie no mo ende de adefo enkwantempo afidi amansa tinta kase iso no eno ana obia di ni dwuma so wo nti no ye queen ma sisa wo call all the social media handles no ewo ho etwa epetisa nti ye nyina wo like ya na wa share senior ye kano no pepepe ti madam wasi sisi an ye bebisa ebisa de na aba adenti ye hwe ebibremu a ebibremu afa beebi na kwakwa ye se sa ensembisei anase sa emema ni mema ni ema ni ema ensemi ekoso wo hwe bebi ti se epoi honomo a enko ho na adenti ene akwakwa ye yenko a na debia no na sa ochina sa say ata amampeni da ata mirzo ebaye woka ni pain si ni pain se there bi se won ena subsequently so no kufuo so sa de je se amampeni bia obeba so bia no wo se sansem ye de echechere no na me bisa ejesafaka ma me bisa eye obia ni human right will say was say near wotie bia no sene se wo ye mema ni memo oba no ma o yetumi de wo fa ahudie ye de ma o boabre a ye no susu ye wo ya mamre me fan say o man ga ne mo ye o man ga ne say no ya mamre ni ya bakosem no ya mane no enu say anyway no ebo ibra nti no ye say ye betumi agiatum ana say ye betumi afa akwan bi so na yetumi yaye won awa wetu ana ejesafaka
yeah kwabra me da se ne de odi asamabo asem odi de sem bebre ba de di kan no wo kan mamra asem so wako Ghana na sen
yeah
wo fa ase ba no ba na wa wo no uti so ne kan ntwida ana so ne kan fante se ka mamra dia senka ye ko parliament kura no enka wo se kasa bia wunimi ma kwa ma ne kan wo ho enti yene ya mamre ne yebu ya mamre wo ko speaker na wo kasa no speaker no wo kasa no nya brofo no de kasa it's on me yahuru speaker na wo to na no cha wona wo ye chompiata ni krom kasa kura wo ka parliament wo come on hwe na me kasa ba control madrid na make anybody can disagree with me fine but who bet my term na me wo come be actual because me madrid anyway mama sankra me withdraw me come out now power de be my term no call say Ghana de sisi a yesu an enti ne de me pesa me catch one say me upload o mampanyina wo tisu sesia and the reason is this will show a sign of maturity. Yenye ye shallow minded. Ye accuse president no. Yenye ye nyansa wo form ye accuse president na ni say. Omampanyini otuo sesia no. Wa wo bokro no, wa wo die wu, wa wo ye boni bia still ye omampanyini. Enu ti na mra wo krom ho no. And the man show maturity amama who say what amamu ase hwe gay and lesbian ma ye ka ho asem enye enne enebo me di 50 years emra mi so na me wo Ghana no na wo ho adentina parliament for kro ma so asem no omo de asem no call yes individuals parliamentarians na dey asem call wo mu efie na wo mu busuam wo mu oni wo mu ntise sebe eto ne to wo mu ntida mema ni mema omuntie ansa na obetra parliament wo afa na yasem foforo yasem foforo kwama mi bisa wo console na chi sa oba ni oba bema ni bema yasem foforo ye wo school ye wo secondary school ka na ye ni supi na ye hin for any info na ye supi don't just try to be hypocrites mama ye nya se ye di nyame akatakata ye ni bonia ekoso Ghana ye ni bonia ekoso ye fie mu enso ni akata ye ni abetra parliament ni abetra radio so na ye ho se ye ni angels hwe maminka ma dwen chiro de ntia me support say omampanyini o play neutrality grounds manage no ho pa no obi o ye lesbian no omampanyini o tua taxes so and this taxes bibia ba o se ye you taking care of obi or lesbian and I say gay will be personal choice. Share mean so assemble. Omo muti parliament na omo say gay and lesbian omo hu bi da enti yensu na mampanyi bi Africa mampanyi bi by reject say wonu de nukrom wo ye dad or ye dummy president. Sami mo nukrom anka mama na kumi enka meka tsas mama na kumi. I don't tolerate say me mpese be ma ne be ma sabi oba na oba but say wo yo mampanyi na kasa matured kasa nyansam. That president, a bogus president, either Zambia or whatever, and people were applauding him, say, what can I do? Me say even Ukraine, media man. There was a media man in Ghana. No, what is will be a winning and some income. Me mode say gay and lesbian. What was that man talking about? That's what the some that me money didn't cry. Share gay and lesbian. Hey, ubi choice. Say they will be say on pair. Oh, baby walk around Pebema because of your name who did a demand to us so no barbeco. Any choice. But now, yes, say yem pa. A comment was here faso. Say, see him pegay now. Ubi a Canadian parliamentarians, no woman who yansa ama ye study the causes of Ubibaye gay and also be lesbian. Wouldn't you America for? Because America a human right. America force the to the opposite they don't care. That you need to a boo a bin kwadu. Yenim say yeni cry ya and the Americans study bibia efa ho because you're right. Do what you want to do, fine. Didn't I say sa presidency ye dummy? Any parliamentarians now womu boko do said woman TB dano, woman so ye damn in any America, dear woman, so woman say a human right, fine. Wow, we ye African, ya ufi say a taboo, Nanso so ya mammo, Sikata Mufamu or Mano, no more Yaku go brocheno, Modi taboo. Moko ye a Juma 10,000, no more 100,000, Modi taboo, and young mama. Sure. Say you see empa me. The entire me support to president. Nothing on me ba. Say you see empa parliamentarians. A dear studies ben ya conducted. Say obia be ye gay and as a lesbian. Yet you see empa. And you see who the causes of that. Because me am ye be mam tie. Now who that guy to console na you know. Now be fail to mamia. Na me ye be makra no. Say we nye bibi na ehawa. Inu so be makra sorry.
127 cry 127
me say me ka sabe one day enti se obeti ho na sabe oni yonko be ma ba bia wo jare nanfa pacha no se kafro na so obi si ho no ope abra oba nu fusi so na ne tu ye ne se mema mu hutu amohwe na obi so on de wo mpe na sabe ni yonko gase be ma to a and was saying, yes, empedi a young find a way, yes, steady, and can me party, I mean, a president, and can be gay for 10, a lesbian for 10. Near your research, why somebody decides to be a gay or lesbian? Now say, yes, sir. No one saw a parliament, say, Yadi Yempo, and now we African president because of dummy, Sebia Utu was a mamre. And what we have to do is say parliamentarian for free say gay and lesbian ye taboo woman. Yan the courses ye CMPO, ye mpedi o CSiano, and to CSiano dia will be privilege, yen deny no. Maybe two say I mean, what do Bema do to mam cry with the sicker be sika soon tembe chow to who that kill two console that you know. Now be fail to mamia, no me need no me ya or Bema me gia. Now me said me Bema be baby I will poo. But people are doing it. And there is a cause. Me mum party a man crowd and yame basao. But we don't be ma pa. A beer, na sanko for a sadiano, na yadibi de will be so. A beer will be cry or mental disease beer, a man who oba, none a near fra who oba. Have you been able to sit down as on mine? Say a better studies, be after who say. Is it something going on wrong with this kind of people? Instead, say about victimize you. No, we be free say. So, Bemani ma. A yadi bin sida. Umayenya chumuno. A human right. And this yenya so be human right yempa. Ne ye siano fine. Muma yen siano through a course. yen hwe say bibi ha ye betimi aye e de aboa ye nuan mo na Okotra Parliament, gay and lesbian. Until I'm saying Sam George, also Sam George. I'm so started didn't once see what train because see what Jenny who said I didn't know and credit beer. It was side effect. Here will be again where lesbian, you mean if you a man move or man paying to make general and country will be a gay and that's why lesbian said me town. And can be bomb and penalty, but Timon to her. In Cranford, Yamin Cranford. Social media and Cranford using wisely. And I applaud Gam. Gamanche, Yamin Shrao. What it take my money ye. Me who san Cranibia, Abijin ho, a din Cranford. Me who san Cranibia, Abijin ho, yet your oil, and I must see in your tribe. Ye jai tribe, a mera ye dibone, ye can see Munu. But tribe will show maturity. Let's applaud them. And I couldn't cram to some because I stand in honor of the gas. For Yamisha must show maturity. Ain't no me the main casabi, the main can say, say, yes, say, Mufi say a taboo. I didn't know obey. If I want to America, America, they say human right. Yet, wow, the open year a choice. Fine. Mona muti Africa, and amona moye angels, and so many a woody for, monia chrome for, and so cry a way memoir, ye ensure your ben mama dancing, and another mabenuno, moody gold must send you mo, Ukradia, Nkawasami yanka, and so Namona must sorry say, gay and lesbian, a diamond tibida, into Yanko show Musapana.
Show Mati, a chair, as if I can't yet in canon one dear. Near Econina, and I'm say, Winyante, until about Becanidia, na yet media so. Now, say, Ubisano, a yana, Yanin, the chin, Bibribe is and say, why an agent, Sunny Yin, you will be iron agent and sape, Minko, Minko, Mamma Maquaba. And Pomity saying,
yes, I don't know.
You two can't check.
One week last week, yeah, and last week.
I tell you, and you might make Okoma, so waffle, so wukunu, so brow, aquaba, dog macaba.
Well, near my dear, Mr. Major, and Olona or drinking a nurse and Yakoba, or a penny. So I see.
And one
and those we are now was all Conan will be now there now anyway,
Mati, into Yako Yenuan is internal Besaka, Mamma Manum doctor, and your trade media so. Yeah, I think Obibia, I want to find who dear, Ewo, if Yasafana, you will Obia want to find who dear. Na say ye can LGBTQ plus then row crana a play ewo wiasa fana nyina sisi ana akwakoye nsem ho bebre ewo e bibri memo ntino mami ama yentie obia won fa ho de se na medical aka no se wonhu na then row pa na play ewo wiasa fana nyina sisi ana akwakoye se ye gusu eka mwasem ewo se obi gitum obi anje ntum enwo nsunsu so nsem bebre ntino mami ama Mamtio.
Yo, that is it. Yankupon me born in Yassi, and no ball, Obia, the see the dear Ponty Penum, and all dinner fufu etare. Na ebinumu eba Yassi ha, a dear DSC from Tamaye, but two Yassi, I can't buy the Bible. Say, a be happy a disaster, and yet, that's not so almost say, a dear, a so me. And yet, so unia, so ni bema, so ni oba, or babu mo kuremu. Now, all of a sudden, you know, say America, I see human rights. Human rights, you know. Any omonde, I ne akoda 6 years or for 2 hours. No, I could shoot for better 20. So I know there human rights, and I don't remember because I want the right. And you know, no mamma didn't need to be able to be, you know, or to be the open. Me back home have first, me who said Georgia, 43 years, while worrying the student 30 years, only now, and it's Anyamano. There was a video show I said, baby, who yet, and no put your obedient, Dano, yes, to me, madam, for me, a shake a cry, a fear, ɛno no na maame bi ofi Jomba na ofi grocery ba na ne kraman also n'ataare no so onkoto no ne nada all those things it is and there was a time people that be New York sabi yekum ni Ghana akoda kete wo MCS ni maame ne papa tu kwan ɛno Iran fo ko che no four omuya de basa bi ne da basa ko vara sanke na kente ebe ko vara chen so asa na afa na video esa stable it's like I'm saying there are different type of them omuye yen mu say ye ni wo nkran no ye hu sasa bi sabi nkran fo no ye from ebinumo ye from ye odi bi ade from na ye ka say agro obense bema no aboduku wa frem tuma eyi ase no nenam ho no mu ne omu ho pa ne odi bi kojo besia ne from kojo besia ne yesu de bat ne yesu twa no so ne enim se bibi sa okay aha human rights no mo kan krapo no omo nya ne legally even though wo na open na wo ye no ade ne enya bathroom se wo aware wo ye oba no aware no anka bro bathroom na ye ni omo hye etete bi bora bathroom na me hu ba ma o so no ye oba sisi amejane all the beche no eti ade no omo si legal o but aware no ni yehu se we ni we aware sisi no according to America for no omuna ye can say when it comes to the world commercial, the world industry now, gay for no na di ano. Yan ye di ano aka na ho. And I gay for do mu ha o down metua, gay for a need, gay for iska. Meaning gay for do mu iska into huru no mu di. Na sesia no omudi ko Ghana no. Sebi ya man peni no oni ni yiri na gina ho. Vice President wo yiri, di okwo eso wo kunu. Na kese bebre sabi so mo ye kwapo na ye ni to tell you say and be near society no then you are wrong. Judges, lawyers and info malam for bebre yes adie but anka yenja sa but se amu kwa legalize media to me no sabi Africa ye ni mu ye sa to say na happen no e ba ne critical be ko hospital na adie so na boys inu tramo wo to do new makola ni eyi owo ni nam hoi say legalize adie we a yare bi e be pai we krom ho no ye ti bi so ano me wa ye ni hospital dia ni adie poti adi gra ho so that the came no what is the use of it he ni ye dey ko e dia na dey ba brain it is a guy ni our hospital type so what it is obi onye dey on so only hospital American hospital ho it no if it's in the background no you who ya fine but you see am baby Ghana ni akwada obekọ eduma o ma me no papa obekọ eduma ba no na o ba ma akofa na da ba ma no tebo no ne da just like na say they are happy here small boys o mo organize here o mo de block ko ball o mo nia so na ne nia ni wu ewo Accra o wu ye specific na ye ti ho asem oh e je ara ho media Uganda for no ne major ho adomunai city for me say no Ghana for here for na so for buy come omunyira ebu media to me no say mu ye koma let us all practice it because this is the time I say I'm sorry na mo catch abani say it's a no sabi major bibia to some judge dey no bet my here onu kwa one voice also be tell us no and plus NDC for walk out of parliament to crap na FP for that approve because they are the majority omo the beche no eti ade no yenya on yankase no first of all riots against the things that they don't know Ghana for ya mo ya no ye de ho sa ni ade atum epaya dangerous papa dangerous so said Nancy said ye team say what be also again who the president here dey who ye gay one na be pronounce so ye gay who ye gay no after ba the same on the president go die so it is the president so of waso it you who say man you no it no person approve now what is going on aye to be nkasa aye to be bisa wasem Oh, you know, I don't agree with it. They should say no, they shouldn't approve that as a monko. You enjoy this back and forth, back and forth. Now, I mean, himself, and for some of your dicana or mano, a butuno, or me for back door, no, my Jews, the kind of happening. Oh, nobody I said, nobody I said, slavery one, and then, slavery time, Ghana, Ghana, Cape Coast, Cattle near University or only I him for nothing penny backdoor, sir, and no, and this somebody waste nobody one no more player. And yeah, I'm saying this year for a bush of Ghana. I can't see I can't know.
Mati, Mamma Man, yet in Cano, Kennedy Boko,
because I had no. Christo, if you talk about religion in any society, they don't approve it. They don't want you. Because according to them, no, everybody have their faith. So why are they pushing this into Africa? Why? My question is why Africa? Why Ghana?
Okay.
Oh.
Mate.
No.
Sanya Medika Eka, we're talking about this LGBTQ plus. And everyone has the right to be a human being on this planet. And maybe sa Doko Atepa Adenti. Does this thing have why is this thing have important role on this? What does it have to what is it playing? What kind of important role is this thing playing in our lifetime? Any viasa fanina teacher a bibremwa don't bring now yedi to a shy son to dog. My entio dog.
Yeah, it's a very complex issue. I've written on it more than anybody that I know, except Sebu Klamin Choi. Ukas out the Bible and ABD anymore. Yes, there is an aspect of the Bible that is African influence, Cushitic, ancient Ethiopian, that kind of thing. But yeah, no my can't ask them. Bible no can hear culture. Abuafuno I any air preserve of numbers who impose Bible no the Bible. I didn't through Bible no because you were young to a yama. You were a year. In fact, you were Captain Rattle. Asante culture near the document you see the crime come in just say one bay and then if we have our culture number it is said that we are an islander. Let us get out of it. I enjoy a crown and throw about I think a 2 or 3 part article. Kenya, one got a fashion designer here, one to jam but the 25-year-old Akola the body AC trunk we could see a quite then microphobia wow a tracking of what you I don't even think we have to be talking about who should be sleeping with whom. And no, you only make a big issue out of it when you have no agenda to develop the country. San George, normally end before we leave. But I would say, and call on the Sky, if you almost school here. Yeah, double stream system. Oh, and Colani got now and you sending a people. Okay, they are lesbian, they are no, they are intimate, the Tumuna Momo, the Munamutia or Mudanka. Your coach who said you're not a car. This is the name called girls. Mampo, Mampo, and San Omco, for penny, whereas I begin secondary school, no Baku, Echo, Swedru, and other maybe because St. Peter's, you can perform boarding school, maybe Brafany, a whole echo. St. Peter's, now because of Kazian Kobuso. People are doing it openly, and of Kazian Kobuso, and nobody really. This now I didn't really think anything about Asian Crawford Helman. You also know one was in Sodom and in but I don't know. Your cultures were not necessarily policing these things. My challenging people like Professor Fuamwani who have come out making all this nonsensical to come and quote the idea. Yes, you be quite in here. Yes, I know, and I say or yes, Sodom. Any there's a cult of prostitution. You call Benin, no me idea. Well, yeah, about Sodom here, a part of the shrine. I've done a Bomutu call for these rules and look ahead. It's a very complicated issue. Now, the funny thing is that to think that it is acceptable in the West. They will come up and they cool this boy, not the baby white. Okay, the ninth one to a day, and you know, me woha and George Bush, Kitwa, Ebeka, marriage is between a man and a woman in as well. Kroma Oko, South, Homo Georgia, Bible belt, and you for a one at some money, no, the Franos, or a one normal, this holier than thou, and you know, my 17-year-old, he tells me, he said, Daddy, because would be 4 years old in Santa Cruz, would be 7 years, minute to die, and work at him, Daddy, isn't this world stupid? Papa, was you just eat, you sleep, and you have HIV and you die, and that's what you need. And then, God will not be a human being like him. Yes, we may be in his image, but it should be bigger than the universe because we don't know what him. I saw no now, and as it doesn't make sense to him. What the Karl Marx and others were talking about it. I listened to a debate between Professor Tekia Menu and Yamse Fuamoni. Let me get so I think there was free. I'm gonna hope and make it Fuamoni. Fuamoni makes a compelling argument. Oh, Moses said, yes, it's fine. Who legislated so when I could decide this will be the bear market show between a year union and so forth? We said it is the most childish thing. Gay and lesbian argument. It looks as if Africans are so stupid that we get the idea of it. The fact that technological development is the whites were thinking like us only a few decades ago. I could will tell you, all London, in the 50s, 60s, it was not acceptable. We have to be able to think for ourselves. What you might see was that time we don't agree again. It is not a revolutionary statement. It is the most basic because that is what the Mosaic Law and all of those things. Mosaic Law, unless we can connect to it and make settlements. Okay? And there was no other transport of the Sam George. Now the Sam George crowd, mindset, Sam George. One of the Sam George. There's only people who can't be in the problem. Only identity. A very complicated issue we are dealing. Do you know that? Maybe I wish you see. Versace, Armani, they are all gay. Half of the world civilization, Aristotle, Plato, they were all gay or bisexual. Those who are white. Fundamentally, that aspect of your maleness and your femaleness. I don't think the hormones, maybe testosterone or more. Here I have a daughter, my own, or a real estate dealer in a white place, and also a man. The catch record, man, and I'm catching the Omami, and they took a decision out of my way. The young child support, Omami, court, a cordon, me mano, and yes, the Obesha, Akulani. After I could do baby, a born, so no, of course, he forced me to have joint Christian. And I'm catching a court, he said, Mancasa, Akulani, Akulani, what do you call Nigeria? Igbo, Imo State, Akoyeno, genital mutilation. It's not Okoye Brani Abia, not a difficulty. There are a lot of issues I make of what they do. There is an American journalist, Ediamutin in Trump, Maria Batiromo. And then we Google her throughout 1980s and 1990s. No, but talk show program this Sunday here. Let me a friend of McLaughlin group. McLaughlin, anytime Maria Batiromo, she was the first woman to report from Wall Street and the highest. NBC, is all Fox News. Maria Batiromo was lesbian for 20 years at least. I don't know. That be a money profile. Yale Business School, openly gay. And then I said Maria Batiromo, a nuclear businessman. It's a very complicated issue. Some cross this way, some cross the other way. And I mean, won't call Nigeria now. Better we are here now. Who do you mean?
Ethiopia.
Hello.
Ethiopia, dog.
I mean, because and I'm doing won't call Nigeria Now, person we a year now, Macacolamica James today. And on the visa, the Okoy, you shall was here and after one come because was supposed to be a better than one. You know, I went to court and I challenged the judge, the woman from Columbia University, Encofa Anthropology, and Bradley Musam in Asifo. Now, 1 year, because Iboniba, Linda, Dady, who came in or a writer somewhere around there, to meaning to say, Linda, but Madame Amsterdam, every citizen said I should write about it. One can't tell it directly, you know, very pretty, nice girl. He said the only movie to a Nigerian. And no, by no, see, this is a year. I am a year, evidently, the relationship to me because of that. You know, our genital, the ecosystem, and yet gay lesbian, or no case, to make catch there, a phone for me. Also, my men I undertaking that what they make nothing will happen. Meanwhile, I catch them the Igbo phone, the first born daughter, granddaughter, what possibly could they be doing for them? And yes, depot me, and depot question, I say, there's a colonical by that was what happened. And I'm in the country of the nobody can force me to accept one no coin one. Let you have the chance for let you enjoy investing to a real estate dealer. You know, yes, Casco. And I'm in Colorado, or my mean, no coffee and one running Mancasa and the firm attending them because that's it, Mammy. To confront me in public with this kind of a year. Maybe finding gay and lesbian power, but a lot of people don't know. Part of the problem, Mamma is school. Hey, you know, I put it out there because we need that class be American. At least I tell them about 30% to 40%. In my own department, probably 50% are LGBTQ and all of that. And you know, I make no. I mean, as a father, I have undergone it. I've not been accepting of it. But I will be very mad and I will kill anybody who tries to kill my daughter because also in my age. She has a right to be in the choices. And yeah, a baby attempt. We've been in the India because there were a lot of things that happened that shouldn't have led in that relationship. They are accusing me, mommy. They should were tribalistic because before now then Ghana for you know, because mainly a Pan-Africanist. And not only that, I'm a global and that
okay.
You know, I can make around it. A very, very complicated issue. Professor Fine, no a Ghanaian gynecologist, UN scholar. Now almost cycles, you know, to communication minister papa. So one of the most brilliant. Okay, or the human sexuality complex. If you are more worried, moko a bedroom, you do oral sex. If you do you know fat to me. Professor Sai Okanina. What is being heterosexual, we experiment and do a do. Human sexuality is not a uniformity. What do you say, Ramasho, Badani? What do you say, and then there are not issues over here. These are private issues, but we make big issues out of it because we want the cheapest way to get political support. This is what we call populism.
Okay.
What we agenda here?
All right.
Munkosi, Kwame Nkrumah active. Sika Muhammad this year is about.
Okay, Doc. Doc, we'll run it up. We'll run it up.
Yes, we run it up. You know, you can fundamentally everybody has human rights. Before the Trump nominated, there was a time when we be linked in America. Yeah, Bolivia because we had before. Yeah, the kind say remember the in the 1960s, 69 year the museum campaign. Meaning the what you to take me up to party in Mexico. It was not, you know, I met Muhammad Abedanin who was Bush years. Those days, what me nobody wanted to hear you.
Okay, yeah.
You know, yeah, but maybe
okay.
You know, I can go around and say that we don't want to take me in Mexico. That is my right.
Okay.
Would that be the right thing?
All right.
More prescribe we have to use common sense in doing some of these things. So what you say?
Okay. All right.
You know, it's a complicated issue. A complicated issue. Yeah. Marie.
Yo. All right, Doc. Anna, to company, Anna maybe say every human being has the right to live. Would you say? And we asked does the LGBTQ have any important role to play in the African continent, especially a bit more Ghana for any woman mutua to us on inteno you who say a chat ne who Fred for the a yes for na me twa me wa basisi and ya to adwumadi so a chat for aka ye ba ye betu aso inteno the adke ni we call Facebook one will be to me attribute comment ho na ya kind pepe it says idea we dear a mixed feeling, mixed reaction, misunderstanding, and they're good for all, bad for all. That okay. I don't look like what
I have been. Hello. Akuya. Yes. Eti say. Boko now so. Na me adom Ghana boko. Na me adom boko. Now so. Na me adom me pegana aduane adi wo ho. Enti se obetumi anya bode ne kontomire ne banche no de abreme a enka mani beje pa obi be ba US na me adom next week. Na ko de abreo. Ah yo. Enti no o de kekani nyina bom na nipa no ba me de number be ma na wa fro why. Matter. Any bye. Bye. Hey, Kewo, they be a phone tarwa, so and then if a bunch in a body free Ghana, Bremedi answer. A queer ma figure and a dranu, but when him say US answer the editing, so being a gun a dranato. Oh, dear Chrome has a what a haqua, ain't near cost to a hand winning now on say, say, money me way, na chum. Ya the Ghana by US abroach memo hanum say, Charlotte to a tropical market. Ubenya yani bit is say, and wo macro a horunina, a banquaya, a dear good chance him when no subenya be a young Maggie, sardine ahoro bayere bodie potato brodo enyadoa emu gari wele prekese beans ebro ntos milo kokonte momo ne krampo no upebia ubenya bi o Charlotte we edina wo boy na mahu baby kro we na madam fu bi di ho adanse de kire me no yes omoton African way nyina anne sawadam fu ni di ho adanse kire o de anaye no kretrodo omotonton African way GT pentoma ai de apempa me ma shirt kama e de apam manta de a dress skirt kawa sandal shoes slippers any coat or multimission office any baby be nyina Charlotte we tropical market etonton bi wo hono ahwene say the betu sisi ana the betons ana say the betu 9 pon Charlotte we etonton bi wo hono hwehwe ye kira kwan e wo 396 West Pike Street number C Lawrenceville Georgia 30046 Freya wa telephone number we so 678-682-3577 Charlotte Way Tropical Market, African, Caribbean, and Latino market.
Your one-stop tropical shop.
You and just your grace, you have changed my story. Protocol break.
Nini ngone kan yata oduna. Quote me well. Engo iya aduna. For asho na asho he e kan yata onu ke chichi kanpe oh na for masho
say yeti we also for lamte and a car saseme enkrafoni na atiase mamiama atiase wonu so ne dia wode bae na o se onu die adea efe anyame aboato hode wo huri ntrada ntino on die ema die no a na ekro ntine yakon sa pepepe ebusiafo yeguso ye pense mensemu ewa ha asemne kokodru ma chemedwem ntino yeguso ana yeso ye kire ya adwen ewo sa ensem ya ama enipa bebre na memfan se Ghana fo no die dodo no a nti ye hwe ne ebekokusie every mra chemedwem ntino me ko mamiama oh no, a Jessafaka, a Jessafaka, a Jessafakansa, on ne decan, a Jessafaka. I want to say, oh, you're being punk, I can say, oh, NDA, and Kamamia man can India quay, there's why you need membudding. A Jessafaka, Sisi am Rashibijumu, as she shake emra, edima emema ni mema da mani emma so eda se won beji atumo ana se wonji entum wono wohu ni sen ete wo sen ebekọ ni sen na enko ni sen ana da achi so beka ni sen ntini na ye sen wo di say ite papa mamitio
mama ama sa topic we nkabema wa be si manam naka my basic and but we person will end it because the way what's your casa affair we say at the end of 18 when I will mark the final conclusion on it until the main casa
who is saying a big number one saying yeah
number one me denyamia sima parliamentarians e wo Ghana se bia omu enua bia na se omu nana omu ofase bi enimu or bia na omu ebusuani bi wo mbeti omu nya nhuni hwe ade bia make eduba bia wo se me didi ye parliamentarians e bia term but on political terms obi level of intelligence mintimte and I respect obi level of intelligence but when you come to political arena na woni mu nyansa wo se ye ka kire wo because me and I'm to abama wo ye ne yetua wo ka but a level of intelligence they may attack you ade bia me kan ne no on political terms hwe mama nka sem bi nchiro me wo female friend onya se bia me girlfriend o me na etise me nua ba adwuma wo mu sesi a me na me dem information man na o de fele adwuma no enti obi anim se me nua ba no but mo hanu obi beka chem say me nua ba no won pe mema na me so say dey asem no mu ka no enti me tia na e shock me enti na me nyini me ye investigations ehun say no kure and what I did in say one day me to one me ye bold na buza say na wo kra me nua ba no o boyfriend no hwan no so one day on pe mema buza say what do you mean and o ka chem say one day na down for you ba and buza say oh enti ya na said Dr. Karen mintimin cancer we are now to cut my eye na and no jihon wo sere and I'm say why a beautiful lady mo hu to another motion obari bibia wo kura bi and I'm say no ma bema anya saade no ho adwuma woni ma so wo ka kire me wo se ade bia bema dia ye no enti wo hu bema kura wo ni feelings oh that day me a very emotional and I'm telling you before that lady na nisuo teme o kraya na me pese metie ndiduro bi na me hear that bibi twam na me ka say me kokwan so na me koy and sa akwantuo na me call no 1 week no get na semra o kan no eyam ya be si ne those parliamentarians bogus parliamentarians no how many times and we must trust the ma agenda about parliament say you protecting ma. This is very nonsense topic. You tip parliament. Yes, say or Mexico, see the coca gay and lesbian. Idiots. Parliamentarians, 100%, they are all idiots on this topic. They should throw it away. My woman, hey, a yama bufukra. And ma, woman lesbians. Wouldn't the man go into that lesbianism? Most at times, we are all victims. Remember, we have let some of the women to go where they are now. Aden and woman to interest say you protecting ma. How many times what is the parliament? Woman aka say o baby enam bema bi na koda sabe e bi kwa ye de ko ahoyam. Parliament obi asori agina. This nasty thing obi so obi do obi tuma fa ho ben. Kwasi asema akwa. Enti say you see ye pese muslim pa let's find solutions. Let me tell you, so say parliament a year she be anu crash no muko sadia we say so these people, the gays and then the lesbians, they have money. I'm telling you, they would damage the parliament. If you like, let's try it and see. And this womupa me advice I'm doing say they should let this thing go. Leave it. Adian also wompe. Unsu soso. Who be out passion and mupa mention him. Na yama sadi way and go forever. And yes, sir, so much nasi. No more you imagine so bad tansa because they again catch them and meet me time. Me cabbage who crowd to an help soon. What to console natural. Because what she say only Bema crack them on Philly Bema. And she said it. Two. Obi so I know Obia with two baby. Or baby so two baby. Bemania ya or this year obano, woman cry a man wake two, woman be see a woman see a nija woman diano. Se wo won cow da wo sunsun na ne sunsun di agro na se wo kawa o ka se die wo mu ye na hotomu ana some of them it's about equally member so bi ho a ma di wo mani be se wo hwe a member edi ma ni no e brutal se ma edi member ni be I'm 50 years plus and I have seen a lot and se ma mi an hwe ye na ye ko fa sa die we se ye be ye no amanyosem said omu nkrase amanyosem no omu ye no Africa and the most importantly Ghana ye nkrase sem titesem no say ye rekoso a omu be gu Ghana emema nyina ye nkamba ne de homa be se yo ye hwima twe sem moa nti se munnim na parliamentarians no mo anya asase memum de me be se me kasa ho biem de me kan say sa asem we da ho no Parliament entwi wo mun samfiri hu no mun ka ade a eyenyansa ebe mo ma na kosoro no mun nya saade we to because obi a oti parliament no ye wo no ba Ghana no na saade no wo ho be ye mpanifo nim nyansa nti wo ma soso so be nam say yen gegentwie ye de soso so leave them to do what they want to do. It's none of your business.
Okay, Joe.
None of the parliamentarians' business. Leave this
Joe.
Bema so pe bema onwa wonya na dati Yekudura, but the moment me humeno, the moment you decide you about a national agenda, national topic. Ghana.
Okay,
now,
sure.
One moment parliament, they will come and induce them, say, oh, Kotuaba, mini ho, Matis say, oh, Kotuaba, now minority, majority, say minority to me bribe there, and then nobody gay about there, and then parliament to Grebegu, Medase.
Show Echa, Esafaka, ne Anuji, enono, a son say, Obi, see. Name Bibi Uncle G inteno one dear one be matinanye just of a car na dwen no nti ebisa se mrahemedwom asam ne ekokodu mrahemedwom a wo mo danda no de no enidaso a ewo mu ene ne ne won ntino mamiama disi eduru so mamiama me ntio enidaso a ewo mu
asami eso mu tani short say asami eso mu tani short say it's a no period enya dia so mu ko
just of a gas there be just of a gas here maniko
I just omo down no sabi and I say am who video be mami bia I don't know what role she played in Botswana but also mami na when I'm say she works now with Mirefi. But Obi every Canada, also for be every Canada, acquiring wedding, come. Osha Mamina, she's over 60. Make her minimum beer. One worry, I would sue. Anna, Onuka with me, but Oshia Papa be also. Oh, a yes and summoner dorsal. A yes and summoner. A beer, a big dorsal. Now, maybe a Mikasa Debiano, a member, they have advantage of us. So, Mama didn't cry no money yet class come out. I don't think so. Obapo Shia Bema Bakwa, Obejan and one jump to the second one. But in as much as that, Sabi, and no say Obi disappoint to her. Now, Unuko Bawa Hamuma or Ba, now also a ham, no the Bibinyama, a war yate. Sabi. It's no excuse. It's no excuse. Sabi. Say, Umpana, Uchea, Yankopo, Obessa Udiano, Obessa when you yam, I'm Obama, come and watch it. I shall, but Mikai said those are Madame for me, almost 3 cry, no, or see, Bama be and panel. Never pass you a second, never pass it, or the Narco School or Geneva, but home winter, on forget it, it's Gano, a warrior. And you know, be a man of crash, whoever said, you know, the Sako kind of crap, I also know. But General, of course, yes, she can be ma. She can also 18 years. Abra, all that. 18, or then, or she again, no, she, or the warano. I don't or the girl no back. Papa not adopt him, because I mean, I know, say, or we are penny for all the channel. And some we are saying, and me personally, I'm from the home, the opposite, but I'm crying for Africa. I'm crying for Ghana. Say, boys who feel tramo yini my way of one on my yasi, also YouTube, so no YouTubers see ye on my yasi, and there were Paya, Michelle Kumasi Mishakra. First, a better not to open the NHS and not check. But Kumasi Akra, Nita Cradi, a pie or why dedication to me, not dear we occupy. Now, just now, I could have good city to come on, dear. Midamiko, maybe I make up a qua now, Sabase, aha. You know, almost almost standing for you. No more say it's a no. Yet you are say, yet you are over fine. For 4 years, send no more, we should leave it as that. So a cassa be near Parliament or could do but they need this idea no more. Now, me, Sabu and the boy crowd now, we who say we need this idea. We want maybe I'm Michelle, no one of Jow, because I am some full baby. I am some who say, Sabi, baby, I will not go back my dinner and a pass the baby and I'll come back as a keen and for honor. A one I would hear Sabi, a one I want and the idea of Kunaba. And no Babasia, who said, Uncle Ba, it would get a Bama, me, Pabama, Cassia, Katie, Kadia, Jamma, who say yes. Not yet, it's a whole way. Now, the calling. Mommy and Jayo, I just a man, the funnel. And now, so Bina, so Biasana. It doesn't mean that they should legalize it. They won't go far, or wouldn't we? Or post a Oboha, one who is in the Sema, Wabakukra, or who to be stopping. On one line, on that is baby, or also cocaine, or yes, or naked to be annoyed, or not some corner line. That doesn't mean here, young legalize the cocaine. On the channel, by a done it that I say a perceive. I don't know time, airway here, airway. On par, fine, with that media minus my house. Bible is a minimum fear the Basum Yamia system minus my house, or with this lamp, no, more than be ever can you feel now. Now, empire, because anywhere time. So who saw about was asked to be able mobile because one casa won't be connected. But I don't know who money a city move. I also for a call for we are there over here. We are there over here on the channel. Now, back not on the number or that and what's I hope about no back and the number. Oh, yes, I know this or in Yokubama Bessie, and now Baba. She said, production crap is Uncle say, go to the world and multiply. This is the year will be now, Berman Berma Kromha, almost a Mobaba menu. I could question then about the Obey Abua. It is said, I and 1 year, not your more or my star and Korani Benya. Now, Jimmy, Jimmy, son, or the a could have ever be asked that any year. Now, maybe said, I could follow or approve. We are there because of Yeska. He said, 2 days, can we be or their full play or need a Aposia, why I never make so I believe on one of the castle again. I know, or sunny day, I could die. I got to see the Burma. It's your bed, this to Nagana idea, or sending the Aquaporano or what company will be at her. Like how the Rebecca Jones saying, no, now, or no Harris, you know. But I didn't ask my getting my uncle, near who's again in there. Now, all the old Kisiki who could or now, what could John say? My, we have been on no face to face. Miss Alcom will come radio share and yet. A million is our Kamala Harris, only I put for the Namia, maybe some questions, the way I am of it. The more you know, as well, Niana. Never know how I am this war. I like the Uganda and the policy. Almost no.
Tanzania.
No, by an Uber, no, by an Uber, say, but I know. I don't hear now I can't have some Daniel and some night. What I won't legalize here? The America. The car name Muslim Pria, Sena Chrono, Adani, not Yakopo, no, the Jack to Chrono, not say, Boji, they are happy was second Muslim here. They are happy was second, a big cool doctor, bioarchitect, your whole body, Bonnie in the iron, something Yakopo is still a starting to a Ghana got a lagoon in Ghana. And so Yakopo Saka, not their phone, and so we don't see signals, we don't see signs, we don't have vision. Any work from her, and we have to put a stop. No, it's a no.
akobra kojo besia for no mo nam ko de dada no omo wo ho saa na eye obo ha na ope asade no the lifestyle or artist and or actor echi no no so audience and odi gi ne fame but so ye bi nko ade you better not prove sade esi eka no ni echa so na we questions bebrebe about parliament na we si say esi bi ni ho ebi wo ho but ye hu ye
sure.
it's a shame I can't know.
Mate, mami amano no wakan get away be just say parliament ni die will be antino we die anka ye straight shot just say yanjintum eno ano na samwasa mami amade no ntino me call dog won me go to your dog so die na enche dog
Yeah.
amendment no wo hu saying what is your expectation for the amendment no mo yen
What's it?
Your expectation, some way amendment, you be to me and you team. What expectation and any one? Your boygu and answer your jet.
Because it's a mankind, the latest details. I could say.
In your mind, you know, yeah, she any more ABR, no,
Maybe the only thing I just spoke and she even just came in. And they have been catching wise about this LGBTQ, you know. And it's the only thing that Emma made me very sure about the naturalness of it. Among the gay population, so we remember, you know, about to play over. So and that is what tells me female and male sexuality, you know, is probably the most natural thing. So when America, the transportation secretary, Buttigieg, or no, a wife to the male partner. One more Buttigieg is a Marine veteran who are called Harvard. Now, Ghana, one of Africa's, the world's greatest philosopher. Neba Joe Apia, or Ghana politician, David Dankonipa, Neba Anthony Apia, or New Yorker magazine, the editor. You cannot be smarter than Joe Apia. We cannot equate sexuality to Joe Apia is the most brilliant philosopher living in America today. Obama Onano with the presidential medal. And human sexuality and other issues no different. And confused no what is 80% or more Ghana parliament a gay for me here. Amani, Versace, you name it. What they are doing. You know, nobody knows why God gave the talent to these kinds of people. And it is not our business to say. There have been people who have crossed. I mentioned Maria Batiromo, Little Richard, musician. He trained the greatest guitarist, so-called near friend, guitar. Little Richard later, and that not long before he even passed on, or by what it do, but I didn't know who said God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Eve. The cross over. I know, and what they say, Alice Walker, the great Alice Walker, Alice Walker was married to this white man during the civil rights movement in the 60s, Owoba Rebecca Walker, who happens to be a lesbian. They know because Alice Walker, born in 1942, is in the early ages now. You say Oba at continental Africa. Was it who is that African woman or that is free the mono you be that? And Alice Walker was in the 70s, I believe, when she met this woman. The range of human sexuality, as Professor Sai Ekayeno, are more complex. And yet, we ever try to decide, there be a Ghana for a Casa, be about where I am catching the we are very presumptuous and arrogant in ways I am in. And who told you so? You know, humility. So, I will say you're harmful, I will be harmful. The most arrogant among ourselves, you can't speak for God. You cannot speak for God. Not even those of us who have been very close to where we are. I mean, I'm not going to get into those details, but Yeah, cast will be I don't want to give it, but it doesn't work like that. You can't just sit down and just be making it. The world is more complex than we can ever understand. I don't even think we understand 1% of where we are. And LGBT cases, and yet it's not an epidemic in Ghana like COVID. Another is a come and a think of one year for the contract year European Airbus, Brazil, play no business Japan is no years. So we have a lot of things, once we enlighten the kids. How are you going to be able to let them think for themselves? So I think the first thing, Akufo-Addo made the right choice. In fact, I'm going to write an article. We won't be anymore. We won't hear 2/3 of Parliament to pass. The Akufo-Addo should refuse to sign it. It is not his business to determine who goes to bed with whom and all of that. And it is not a national priority. Obiti Uganda. Say, no, Uganda, that guy has been there for 40 years, not 2 or minus. No, take over. Meanwhile, one of the oldest, greatest chiefs, the Kabaka, is right there in Uganda. And Museveni is from one of the little ethnic groups and all of that. We saw the same thing in Congo. What they claim they are getting rid of, that is what they come to do. Gaddafi got rid of the monarch of Libya, and then he was creating the monarchy. Iraq, everywhere was the same way. And and a poor crying was it? That self-righteousness, and they are Emma Hometi, and a new Emma Ganafo. And we're reading the Bible. What the catches in the catch? Now we know Moses was who are going to see the Yamin, it gave him more the police. Fine, if you accept some of what he has there, good. But you have to go through some of these experiences. Experiences. Maybe I see that. So
okay.
The world is more complex than that, as I always tell a lot of people.
Okay.
And
sure.
That's the next. But most often, what I have seen, and it's a Libiano, Nipa Adisifono, a tourism as most often the real citizens and those who just came on board, Johnny just come late, and Almighty Ghana boy, he said, the Ghana, they be a mechanic, Yenya said, Yana no more Adi, yes, the Ghana, the boss one, KD and one more, or to work to I'm going to educate you, and my apologies. Motion we have in I tell my students every day, what's not, you want to send that as a worker, nobody owns the world greater than anybody else. So, America, yes, you can't see Donald Trump because come on with Donald Trump with the NXT. Because the move was kind of clear. Ghana, me, this is a year, me, okay. Or this year, will be okay, and it is what it is. In the end, the movie here,
sure.
On my this year, Pam Kwampa, a shoe, a coffee jobbing, Peki Blanco, and a from you. I do a journey, Doma, Diana, Macramia, Diana, a Yoko, a BQ. In the end, the movie here.
Yo, yeah, that's say, Doctor. Yo, bye, Dr. Kwampa, and yet in Kano Sunny, you know, now what you be out on your baby Shiamuna, yet you or mine Ghana home, Senia, and your ma AC echo, no say, Obia Winnie Fatan, into say, Obia Ninia, or Jitum and Inia or GD, so aha, Sabe pay your share, sa, and some year could be just an anti no, just a nipa bebre empe ha ya mamre eni ya mane eni die nipa bebre wo Ghana mu empe na so ye wo mrahye medwafo a wo mo dwene ho na wotwe mu na minim se omudi emuaye edi beba na emuaye ne ebego gusi sen na eba yebeso mu sen se eba se wo mu age atomo a oman Ghana yebe nde Dady K mitwa mu abesisi.
Hi guys, it's Radio Godman should be here, and it's the final day of the lockdown. Yo, I'm super excited, man. Honestly, it's been a rough couple of months for everyone. Get up that baby, get up that man, and let's go have some COVID enjoyment, and let's just vibe, right? Give it love.
Baby, I dey call you once, baby. Me I want to bump you today. Give me chance, me I no go use you play. Oh no no no. Got body, joy, body tonight. And I wonder if it's possible. I wanna put my hands on your waist. Me have to give you all my paper, yeah. I'm addicted to you, and I don't know what to do. I wanna put my hands on your waist. Me have to give you all my paper, yeah. I'm addicted to you, and I don't know what to do. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Tell me that you love me, and I go there, okay. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Tell me that you love me, and I go there, okay. Time they go, make we go. Say I get you, it's a go. Back me from, back me yo. I'm not the player, I know me so. Make your body, joy, body tonight. And I wanna if it's possible, okay. Wanna put my hands on your waist, me have to give you all my paper, yeah. I'm addicted to you, and I don't know what to do. I wanna put my hands on your waist, me have to give you all my paper, yeah. I'm addicted to you, and I don't know what to do. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Tell me that you love me, and I go there, okay. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Tell me that you love me, and I'll go there, okay.
Nini ngone kan yata oduna. Quote me well. Emo iya aduna. For asho na asho he e kan yata onu ke chichi kanpe oh na for masho.
Presents the finest range of Ghanaian spices. Samina spices will make your meals complete.
Samina spices will make your meal complete. Ebusafo ya sign ababi ya tuwe jumedi is a 4 stars radio Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Dady K ena midi chami ewo jumedi yemo ewo yasafa na engineer ewo mansign atenta akese yiso intino wuko Facebook wa na se YouTube wa 4 stars radio 4 stars TV on the YouTube no so no ube hu na je say wa subscribe uti ase na yenko yenim kakakra wo subscribe obi fufu so subscribe na je say yekoye nim anisa yekasa efa LGBTQ+ ehu a asem na babe to Ghana ebibre mo no say wo mu de akọ amanhudo bebre so wo mo mpanifo anase o man mpanifo no edi anuye aba na yefhwa ye krampo so no yabakosem ewo Ghana ye papa wonya ne baby crow ata mesi ye de baba so no see there be on your tuna no to be na ye papa you know say omampani a wo so sisi so ono so waka wasem aha ukoko bia sorry de mo no wo kan wo see ono do de sa asem we no one to me and net one to mo chana yentie.
I've said this before, and let me in conclusion stress again that it will not be under the presidency of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo that same-sex marriage will be legal. That same-sex marriage will be legalized in Ghana. It will never happen in my time as president. Let me repeat, it will never happen in my time as president.
Omampani atuna nutio seni na yete ya no ntenom yeto azu sisi ane ewo mrahemedwum na wotwe ye wom ya na womo de omo anunye ebeba nteno ye nhwe emabunu ebuefu papa dodo no ebuefu nteno ye bisa sisi ano emabunu se womuji tumu a ejesafaka womuji tumu a emabunu wombe den esanse womubuefu no menim ni ebesi oman Ghana papa nti yentie emabunu wasem ene yake impact ebewo ewo emabunu so ya giatum emabunu edwuma eni ho wombe den yentie wo
she se emabunu di omunim efa sa topic ya under discussion omunim bebre fa ho. Some of them are involved, but we have medium entina medical catcher will say emabunu enkokra o enketesia o whatever sa topic we and you was in parliament kra raise alarm wo in fact parliament here was say sa leadership kra parliament wo no my reserve my comments. Sa parliament leadership no me san can be my reserve my comments. Aya wo munko Uncle Alote Jacob ho. No munko sua nimde in politics in free Uncle Alote Jacob. Because hwe yes say wo fefi efrani a sebe wo saman. Ana what ye the o your places here south to man panika but until ma bo ga tradition no e hom rantie ne emaba ga traditional tradition wa wo yankani o a wo kan onuga fo no ma bo ma baso papa hwe o se baye sabe wo mo so omu na free kuma so mo se bi de ye free they have come to insult the president. Say the president can waka sama a taboo. But as some papa na workers and president as some can. I'm not defending his political party, but I'm defending the president at this time. Utia some papa can dia na mo person can be. And see a ka wisdomly if gay and lesbian smile ye ka must say me kwa me be say me sua atumi timdo LGBT whatever plus bogus. But omanpanyin dia panyin at times wo na ma wo die man antimanti o. Na se panu Zambia say one of the presidents in Africa atuna no muton or yare on years of president because Nigeria ko okatan kire say wonim de worker enti say who this president we say won so wompa hwe amamu anya atatu a ufa bona de asem ye de nyansa ne buman enti the president aka won kasa ho wadi ka atuna no muton say nya ne peso and the man has got wisdom. First had you upa mo de kwa the term say na aka mo de kwa one sign because almost had you Ghana for ye bu attend too much. In fact a bu respect e was say san ekoyachi ni esua tete no mpanim say dey si bu nipa e bu mpanim for anya sa daachi mi no bia me kasa asmo yo nyame de mframa fum bi be fa Ghana wo ho ye be hu nyame nanim onyam. In fact dia eniema ekosisia ewo Ghana no ebia ne say ye parliament nsem papa wo ho a nsu a ye to gold na ebeduru mre bi dise ekotonsuo parliament sorry en taachire
se omo akasa asem no a
meba to me be no mu dia hyemu ka obi traka no load passengers abroso na ka na ko hwese na kum ni panyina because of carelessness parliament dey no maka fa ho obi enam sumu anajo e bambo ni wona yakosia fa o kabra ne ya chi ne yakokunu parliament e dey no ma ya fa ho Emma ye sisi wo mu emma meme ye bema ye bu man kwasia e wo Ghana parliament e dey debate no ma ye wo ho obi si ne yonko tu no obi dey fa ho ben oba se ne yonko ba obefefena no a e fa ho ben media dey make can say the youth or whatever it is say the up of a petrol go to here say the judge say that this parliament should leave this case, let it sit as it is. Yenya ho asem ka wa wo pese wo ye na da ache no wa wo tena se na se wuni ba no nyame what the only 4 letter words so there be am kasa asem we nyame di emre time emre no di bi bia na wo de sisi a wo ye young man wo si be ma to na wo be di afine wo de ye no na di obakọ ni dua so na wa yi obeba na no nyina ye kan so sa na pa ye me the man macra the end me first me no but that is if that is what they want, leave them to do it. E bia na nyame apagya wo na o kira wo be ye odefo wo ye there wo be free wiase o na se wo ado ba be di wade na ho na be hunu se oh awurade se sama wo ani a wo ba be to no ahwe se ade am ye ho akatua ni o enti me de me twa so sad asem kura nka na me pese me kan bi de mti a me kan bi ni se ye patemu odudo se obi suni bambi owo mu a ofisi anya no ye mmoa wo mu me neso jana me kan medika ka to say mani nyi say me meti wo be ma say na me ni be ma na me kura me ni be ma me no etika ma me no me hwe wani kura but oba me no tika ma say me no di nkoma me hwe wani mu say yes at the power ho na wo be ma wa ko pru me so pu na me di wachi wo crazy but some people are doing it and we have to ask ourselves questions. Always, be person successful parliamentarians, they have to ask themselves questions. I didn't know obi to was media me bema na me pay. Now we also Dr. Okwampakai was say bema now say bema na opa. Is it not questionable? Why? Intimidate say emrantia na ebu afua. Womubu for media me ni ho asem bia me nko kan trom say womu nsere. But what I'm saying is you need to be compare Americans on this. America see a civil right. Do be as wo peno or right so ye say your national cake now we a gay, we a lesbian, you are entitled to the national cake. Leave it as it is. Now woman emfa woman entutu omana montuo na say reward go hard they will get the reward because show ayamiya say ya nyamre echina look at the state resources society they are going to be paid on this stupid agenda, this stupid topic politically. It doesn't make sense to me. Say, yeah, kotrasi no be say bema tu no pa. Na say be agitative. Na emranti what you call no be akokumobi for something basically nonsense. Nyansanim politically. And the me feel say parliament they should leave this thing to stand as it is. We don't need to debate on this. Munyai because teteni nyina na sa tumutumu de na wo ho. Obi anim sa papa na oto no. Sa mu kwa ma ne ho yamahi. Mo so e speaker bogus. And never cost Ghana, a dear papa na was sorry atna. Apaja say me a speaker, me this had you when that me through gay and lesbian. Well, your quabetra my speech, bogus.
Joe, Esafaka, and now what can her what can send you between no Eddie actually, you know, just one on a dear Fako Wujina and Wujina. Ya can say ye mebunu kura no ntino ya sem bisa ye twa to okura ye ni ntemeko mama ye membering say ankoba ne sane ye wo mope na ekoba no afa baako no a yebeye ne den mamiama
so no mo place one and episode bita no
sa pepepe esanse emebunu fu a wo bufu a efu no se ade yi koba ne se mra hyemedwefo agitumu a asem a beba o manu mu na nya asem kitwa kra esanse wo mu abontreni dida say yeah 1 in 1 1 in 2 1 in 3 into no monhwe na monhye emra no pepepe senia o manga na nyina ye pe a kire no tino yentie o mamema o hwa ebe kosen di asem ne besi
ebe disaster ebe very disastrous because media me shem kwada yi o empenin for pese be penin die obeye kra obeye wo kukom but kwada yi abeyi yenchiri mano ha obi ya conference yenya conference by force so be am robber ade any am robbers for Ghana and this is America am robbers in here I don't know muka say yenya am robbers I said for me who question put me sao ya this is not about personal this is about who to who na about the tiamae yani ya penya dia hu aba ha ya aka opio so musa akossabu aseso mo shebre no mo bibia na asofo so adi atum asofo no wahi apapa na yo kasa no evanze asofo no mo wahi omo no be chai fro no so ebema ni bema oba ni oba omo wi ano masaka krama ni nipa dia na mo ye Daddy K
mami ma
me sia ko na mo waho we to make us know okay omo dituma na and then say yeah ade o ma dia tuma bibia ni baba no ma approve bibia e be approve
nti wujitum say
omo so na mo blame and this before
wujitum say o maji we so atumu ana o maji atum
so mo ye there
o maji atum wuji say we so o maji atumu ana
papa dia jisikano papa we wa jisikano mo ye kano kore o wa jisikano nti no so si obria o de na say o maji so mo pomo for ata MPP for be ho gidi e ba re say Daddy K ye ni bra wa Ghana o agrobi no mudi o ye ni bra bia ye ni penifo ye ni parliamentarians obuko ha obuko yo kwati so mo secondary school no also I say who said man po kasa e member no kwa nominated the whole place e man kasa no mo ti ho no ma gbongbon ye di sikade ma mo no mudi enu anu no do mo ya anu no na parliament is strong bia na say mo ye yi a soldier for ko buro mo no omo ayi soldier for the tibi achi omo the tibi chi omo ana soldier for the ko ho omo ayi is it not against an offense for the parliament omo ayi MPP for no mo di MPP for blame omo ayi riot omo kasa omo nanti they've done so many things omo parliament talk MPP approve edidi na ebe as the omo no ye ni say
sure mami ma me da say ebusiafo ni etiofo na frefo wi asefa na nyina 4 stars radio tv na what you be ano
papa na dio before mama ne be ko no negotiations are cost so the so what produce on ni na ye so what produce ye bia ejina di ke bi na aka
so what broni di we ni ji hu
ma awusi di
Mrs. Sewa Bruni asem di woni ji wo pa esan se de bia wo kasa asem
because obeka say onu wawari oba okaye so e bia na wo obi a ebe na onu president koda no the president for us we say omu bia no so Bruni ni ya na o hwe na ni ama na so pega e ni be ma wa yi na pega ade ewu oh na me che no
mate mamiama eti ebusiafo sania yina no ye hwe enimu sa na wotwi na ya hwe se omampeni ene ne mrahye meduafo no nyina no sisia no ye speaker kraka je se sisia ade ne wonisem a ewo mrahye meduam ntino ne ono beka no ene je se ye nyina ye beji atumu na min kinkan amanfo wo mo comment ya wo mo dia ba ha kakra na je say ya to aso the biggest Andy I say appreciate it. Yeah, mommy Charlotte to say hello. One so what 2 years now we vian ja papa Kofi ose and somewhere close to you ne so ebrino kakra yatiwa ose keep up the good work into the yeguso America ano ye ni adaje obi ni adaje ne so ye jere ye ho kakra na che say yetumi aka yekromu semesan se ehu hia yempa Ghana ye nyina ye de anya bakofo de Meko Thompson see Romans 1:26-28 KJV or see for this cause God gave them up into the affection for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. And likewise also the men leaving the natural use of the woman burned in their burn in their lust towards one another. What will be Thompson there we go to Bible pa and what they aba afi min call kwam ye boa or say I can't call in with the number. Oh, okay. The number we accept calls is here. As you said, accept calls. Maybe no that in somewhere I'm not for the kikana no kakra. Enti kwam ye boa be sam baby more say I want to contribute, but the number I'm calling is not going through. Yeah, we don't have a through calling numbers is here. Ye kakra ye the beba ye should new kakra so. And Francis, say what? Congratulations for the good work you're doing. All your comments are welcome. So, somewhere you can, here pa. Bibia, Mrashemejum, ebeye ato hono. So ebeba. Say ye papa, and ye no many na YouTube Tisenia or Mantoni na YouTube say, my no. Say ye dear no tum dear and ye beboa, say and yen tum and husus as one dear, minim fakwa, be free abba. Interno, ebusa for near comshe any or me, aha, and I debate interno LGBTQ in seminal, and one rasheme jumoa. Now what ye wumi yanon, whom why ebeba a bar near Tibiano, ye becca and who asem. Intimida, it's your phone in us, and more modi. Modi comment by mo share any adina mo share more like it dear mo modiana mo share na afufro so ni anu mebusie ina so ehu say yes ye dwene o ma ho ye wa brochiri de but ye dwene o ma ho ye dan ya ye beko ye nchi ye Ghana o memo o man Ghana yo man kitwe bibia wom na so de bia ye twa hu say Fred eteno medamo ase Andy Ajemai Black Sam Maxwell Muina Mo Ghana Mona Mushe Jumedi Majumedi ne Koso and ye TF4 ne one more Mushe the comment by or the social media outlets and so on and this is so Yadamo say a cha esafaka mami amma any Dr. Kwampa or fire Munina so Yadamo say Munyamre na yetumi baby she mona edwindio o man Ghana ho o man be ye and I say any year every year kasa until say a boy home modern send ye bia no ye be dwene Ghana ho enkane esan say Ghana eba Ghana di year ye nyina so ye di year until no send de bia no meka no dedicate e do some people so e dia na o say who say na ye de agro no e be wie until no ye bompa ye say nyame onhwe obi bia so ombo obi bia ho ban na bibia obi ahwe bia no ensi ne ye se esi mukra ye until that okay I am out
nini ngone kan yata oduna quote me well engo iya aduna for asho na asho e kan yata onu ke chichi kanpe oh na for masho
Nini ngone ken yata oduna. Quote me well. Engo iya aduna. Fofo asho na asho he. Eken yata onu ke chichi kankpe. Oh, na fofo masho.
Asampayetia Obayansa fosu wo munye wankana asam Zema futu sam kakre wa supeme Yo kofi Oman ya woman Omani ya memana Genyi baby ako Wacha zaza ya wareni Ponsom wanini pa Nasa jipa wofyo ye Demo embera ye Ebe ya efinena Omaya umano Omaya mamana Hadi waya nora Nyamitada
Nini ngone ken yata oduna. Quote me well. Engo iya aduna. Fofo asho na asho he. Eken yata onu ke chichi kankpe. Oh, na fofo masho.